Welcome to the SMS podcast, bitch. I'm here today to review the new Bad Boys movie. Ooh, Bad Boys for Life. Oh, no, wait. That's the last one because these morons who made the movie were like, dude, let's name it Bad Boys for Life. Instead of Bad Boys 3, like Bad Boys 2. That's literally what Bad Boys 2 is called. But now, people think their movies are deep, so we have this dumbass title. The actual title of this movie is Bad Boys Ride or Die. So lame. Ugh. And it stars, obviously, who? Not Mike. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Mike is Will Smith's character's name, duh. And what do I think about this movie? It's not terrible, but it is fucking stupid. What is it about? Apparently, fucking Captain Howard. He, obviously he died in the last movie. Now, this random-ass villain who's played by fucking mcsteamy, I'm not even joking, is trying to frame him as being corrupt because there's actual corruption going on, even though they haven't done this shit in any of the other movies. So it honestly makes no sense that they just pulled it out of their ass. Plot this movie. It's so stupid. Literally, I'm not even joking. And apparently the guy plays Mr. Fantastic, however the fuck you say his name. I think it's like Ian Gruffin, who knows? He's the district attorney, and he's trying to be the new mayor of Miami, and obviously he's involved in the corruption. It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, this movie, I'm pretty sure was delayed, but I don't know how delayed it was, because, they still made it within 4 years. But yeah, so let's get into this movie, what's it about, then I'll get into the positives, negatives. So it's set 4 years after the last movie, and we're at Mike Lowry's wedding, but he's not getting married to that hot Latina male. For some reason, it's so stupid. He's getting married, but it's just some random chick. The chick is hot as fuck. This is Will Smith's wife. Obviously, they're not gonna put some uggo. But why didn't they just make it the person from the last movie? The last movie was like, oh shit, damn, Mike, you should have got with her. And the whole movie, it was so stupid. And at the wedding, before that, I didn't even get into the beginning of the movie. The first scene is Will Smith and Martin Lawrence rushing to the wedding because they're dumb, and they stop at this gas station because Marcus is talking about, oh, my stomach hurt, Mike, and his fat ass is like, you made me late because fucking Will Smith's driving like Vin Diesel. You get to the gas station, and fucking Marcus, his fat ass gets candy, and then he sees these fucking hot dogs. That was actually funny, the hot dog scene. He gets these hot dogs, and he's like, they fresh, and the guy was like, I put them on there yesterday, and I was like, Jesus. And then fucking Martin Lawrence is like, alright, put some fucking mustard on that shit, relish. But while this happens, of course, this gas station gets robbed. And they're just like, come on, man, you really gonna do this? And for some reason, the robber, I guess, is supposed to be like an influencer cameo. Because the robber doesn't have a fucking mask on. He has all these tattoos. What? So then fucking Mike busts in. And he's like, oh shit, fucking dumbass Marcus making me late to this wedding. And Mike just shoots his ass, the robber. And then we get Bad Boys for Life. No, fuck. Bad Boys Ride or Die, title of the movie. And yeah, and then we cut to his wedding, and he's getting married to some random chick. Obviously, the chick's hot. Who cares? It's some British chick, too. I guess. And then we get the best man speech. And for some reason, at this, it's weird. At this wedding, it's a big wedding. They have, no grooms or bridesmaids. It's literally one person on Mike's side, and then a picture of fucking Captain Howard. And then on the other side is just two bridesmaids. And I guess one of them's a maid of honor. It's really weird. Then we cut to the dinner, where Marcus is making a speech, and then we get introduced to Captain Howard's daughter. Fucking Kim Wexler's in this movie. But she has nothing to do in this movie. She's just like, Mike, you didn't stand by my dad when you got shot by your son. Yeah. So then after that, fucking Marcus, we get this horrible fucking dancing. Oh my god. The camera work looks so bad. And it was his Wobble Baby. It was that song. I'm like, oh god. But at the end, we see Martin Lawrence. He's like, dance his ass off. And of course, this fat ass he gets a heart attack because he's dancing hard as shit. When that happens, oh my fucking god. Every fucking movie. No. I've seen a couple movies. They do it in this movie, they do it in Blue Beetle, where they rip off the Black Panther scene where he sees his dad after T'Challa dies when he's in the ancestral plane. Duh. What the actual fuck? Like, they did it in Blue Beetle. Okay, I guess, you know, I give him a pass for that. But in this movie, what the fuck? He sees Captain Howard, he's like, it's not your time. And then he wakes up. I'm just like, there's no tension at all. Like, really? Okay. This should have gone on for like 30 minutes. Like, oh shit, is he gonna live? Oh, is he gonna die? Like, what? Oh my god, so stupid. And then, do get a funny scene after this movie when he wakes up. He walks on the roof of the hospital and he's like, Mike, I'm not gonna die, Mike. And he's like, Marcus, what the fuck wrong with you? Your ass out. And then you see Martin Lawrence's ass. I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. I don't think Martin Lawrence ever showed his ass in a movie. Or maybe he has. I have no idea. So now Marcus believes he's not gonna die. Later, like, you see Mike put a gun in his face and he's like, but you're not gonna pull the trigger. And then Mike just walks away. He's like, see, fate decided. And I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. Then we cut to the villain of the movie, fucking mcsteamy. And he's like, oh, can you fake these numbers? He goes up to like some random like financial, I don't know, I guess he works with the police department. I don't know, he just runs the books, who knows. And he cooks the books, he makes the guy cooks the book, he calls his wife, and then he kills them all. And the guy, he's there with this hot Latina bitch, and he frames it up as like, this Latina bitch killed him because he was with his wife still. So then we cut to them finding out, oh shit, Captain Howard was dirty, oh shit. Even though obviously he's not, because they've known him like for 20 years. So they're determined to prove that he's innocent, obviously he is. And they're trying to get help from Rita, who's the hot MILF I was talking about earlier. Honestly forgot her name. And new boyfriend, who's Mr. Fantastic, named Adam Lockwood, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I'm the new DA. So when they try to access Captain Howard's computer, a video gets sent to Mike and Marcus from Captain Howard, and he warns him. He's like, well, I don't know how deep this goes. They're corrupt, but he uses this code, Coke bottle, and then they're like, what the fuck does that mean? And then they realize that it's a code and it's linked to this guy named Fletcher. And we see Fletcher, he's tall as shit. He's basically Too Tall Jones. I'm pretty sure Too Tall Jones died, so I don't know if that's Too Tall Jones, but he's tall as shit, obviously. I mean, that was pretty funny. And Fletcher's like, oh, well, Howard gave me this shit because you guys are fucking dumbasses, which they are, because this scene, it's funny, but it's so fucking stupid. Keeps trying to hint at what they have to do to get access to this video, and these motherfuckers like, stop fucking looking over there, and he points a gun at him, and then Mike's like, Marcus, you need to chill out. So then they get the code and they go to fucking the new team from the last movie, which has Vanessa Hudgens in it, and what's that fucking guy's name? The guy who's basically a Hemsworth brother, but he's not. He's one of the I think he was on Vikings. I don't know. I think he was the guy in Hunger Games, the blonde guy. Oh, also, for some reason in this movie, Charles Melton isn't in this movie, but these two are. I guess because Charles Melton leveled up. Charles Melton was like, I'm gonna be in the new Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore movie. I don't think I could come back to this movie, guys. Sorry. And he hangs up the phone. Yeah, they're in this movie. Apparently they're banging in this movie, which I guess, sure, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you guys bang? But yeah, then they're getting chased and they almost get killed, and fucking Fletcher gets killed. And then eventually they go to Mike's son, who looks nothing like Mike. This guy just looks Mexican. I'm like, you could have got like a mixed actor who's like Afro-Latino. That would have made more sense. Not this guy who looks Mexican. And he just tells him that, oh, your boss wasn't corrupt, but he know who was, so that's why he got killed. He got put on it. He got a green light. He got put in the hit list. Blah, blah, blah. And then he offers to help. He's like, I know who it is, but I don't know his name. I just know what he looks like. And all they had to do was like write a description of what he looks like. But no, of course not. So then Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, they go back to Mr. Fantastic. They're like, and Rita. And they're like, oh, let's get him on a plane. Let's get him down here. It's like a 40-minute flight. We need to get him down there. And of course, because Mr. Fantastic's obviously one of the people that are corrupt, he's like, I trust you, Mike. Obviously, he's bullshitting. So then they go with him to Miami. They go on the plane. I don't know where the fuck he's staying at. I guess he's in Guantanamo. I don't know. But of course, the plane gets hijacked and they fucking crash. And fucking they go to Vanessa Hudgens and the guy from Vikings. And she's like, oh, I don't trust him. And then, like, they calm her down. And then they're like, well, yeah, I guess we'll work with him, blah, blah, blah. And then they find out who mcsteamy is. He's a corrupt DEA agent. And then he got tortured. Now he's working with the cartel. It's so stupid. I guess you would work with the cartel if you got tortured. I mean, sure. And then you find out, oh, fucking Mr. Fantastic. He's corrupt too, obviously. And he orchestrates kidnapping of Kimmy Wexler and her daughter. Then you see this scene. It's like the best scene in the movie, probably. You fucking see Reggie kill everybody in this movie who tries to break into Marcus's house, and Reggie gets them all. I have no idea how. He basically is like Navy SEAL Team 6. That scene was crazy. So Rita, Dorn, and Kelly, I think Dorn's the white guy and Kelly's fucking Vanessa Hudgens, they get Lockwood, of course, and using him as bait, the team, they get to a gunfight with McGrath's man, mcsteamy's character, at like this amusement park. And then fucking Lockwood, Mr. Fantastic's character, he gets eaten by an alligator after he tries to get away. And Mike confronts McGrath, and he's holding both Christine and Marcus at gunpoint. I think Christine's his wife, I don't remember. And McGrath is like, well, you know, there's either pick him or her dying. And Mike shoots Marcus in the chest, and then just shoots McGrath and kills him, boom. Then after everything, fucking Judy, who's Kimmy Wexler's character, finds Armando, who's Will Smith's son in this movie, and tries to arrest him, but her daughter is like, no, he saved me, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, fuck it. I guess you can leave. You can escape. Like, it's Fast and Furious. After all that, they cleared of all the charges, obviously. And then they celebrate, cook on the grill, just like Fast and Furious. The end. Yeah, let's get into the positives. Yeah, this movie's still pretty funny. It is stupid, but yeah. Reggie scene definitely saved the movie. That gun shot, and it's a POV of holding the gun. That was a cool thing, I guess. You know, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence just still have great chemistry, even though they look bored in this movie. It's about it. I guess it's not bad. It's not terrible. That's positive. Let's get into the negatives. Ooh. None of this story makes sense. Like, oh, the whole time, all these Bad Boys movies, there's been corrupt officials the entire time, and we're just now finding out. Like, at least you could have set that up in the last movie, and then this movie, boom, everything happens. But no, that's not what they do. These directors, Adil Malal, they're okay. They directed... What have they directed? They directed some episodes of Snowfall. Yeah. What else? I mean, they directed this in the last movie, obviously. They directed that canceled Batgirl movie. They also directed Miss Marvel. They haven't really done that much. I just realized. So, it's obviously why, like, the camera work and the cinematography isn't very good. Also, the last movie, compared to this movie, it's like they were made by different people. Like, this movie is dumb as shit. So was the last movie, but at least that movie was like, oh shit, Will Smith almost died in this movie, he got shot. Also, I just realized that, no, I didn't just realize this, but this movie, like both 3 and 4, either Mike or Marcus fucking almost dies, and it's so lazy. Especially in this movie, they barely focus on Marcus dying. There's like one scene, and then the rest of the movie, he's like, oh, I'm immortal, or some shit like that. I don't remember what he said. He said, I can't die. Fate decides I can't die. And then the ripping off of the ancestral plane scene in Black Panther. What? That was so fucking stupid. The performances there, most of them aren't really good. I thought mcsteamy was okay as the villain. Whatever. Mr. Fantastic, he's just there. And people were telling me he was great as Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, right. What else for the negatives? The fact that the entire movie has these lame ass cameos, except for the Michael Bay one. I thought that wasn't, even though he made a cameo in the last movie, so I don't know why they keep bringing back Michael Bay. Why don't you just come back and direct it, motherfucker? The fuck? Nobody wants to see Ambulance. I'm just joking. That movie's definitely better than either this one or the last one. Yeah, the one with that TikTok star that doesn't talk. What's his name? Kobe or some shit like that. That shit just ruined the movie. And then the DJ Khaled one, that shit was stupid. It was great seeing DJ Khaled get hit by a car, though. That was fucking funny. But yeah, I'm like, why the fuck you bring back DJ Khaled? It made no sense. What else is there? Yeah, I just thought the way they made up, like, they could have done, they literally just made it another movie. Oh, there are people trying to take over the city or some shit like that. We gotta take them down. Not this fucking half-assed. The whole time there's been corruption here in Miami in Bad Boys universe. What? That makes no sense. The people that say this movie, the last one, are better than 1 and 2, get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. I don't even know how you could say that. Especially because the action's way worse, and so is the fucking jokes and acting. What are we talking about? But yeah, that's all I have to say. I think I'd rate this movie a 5 out of 10. Thank you for listening. Go rate the podcast 5 stars. Like and comment and subscribe, since I'm going to put this on YouTube. That's all I got to say. Bye.